Etterick Forest's a pleasant forest, in it grows many a seemly tree. The hart, the hind, the doe, the roe, and of all wild beasts great plenty. There's a castle big with lime and stone, and it stands right pleasantly. In the forefront of that castle fair, 2 unicorns are plain to see. There's the picture of a knight and a lady bright, the green hollies above to see. There's an outlaw keeps 500 men, he keeps a royal company. His merry men are in one livery clad, of the Lincoln green so fair to see. He and his lady in purple clad, or if they live not royally. Word is gone to our noble king in Edinburgh where that he lay, that there was an outlaw in Ettrick Forest, counted him naught and his court so gay. I make a vow, then the good king said, unto the man that dear bought me, I'll either be king of Ettrick Forest or king of Scotland, that outlaw shall be. Then spoke Hamilton the Earl, and to the noble king said he, my sovereign prince, some counsel take, first of your nobles, then of me. I urge you send to that brave outlaw, and see if your man he will come and be. Desire him come and be your man, and hold for you that forest free. And if he refuses to do that, we'll conquer both his lands and he, or else we'll throw his castle down and make a widow of his gay lady. The king called on a gentleman, James Boyd, a Highland lord was he. When James he came before the king, he fell before him on his knee. Welcome, James Boyd, said our noble king, a message you must go for me. You must ride to Ettrick Forest, to the outlaw bold where dwelleth he. Ask him of whom he holds his lands, or man who may his master be. Desire him come and be my man, and hold for me that forest free. Edinburgh to come and go, his safe warrant I shall be. And if he refuses to do that, we'll conquer both his lands and he. You may vow I'll cast his castle down, and make a widow of his gay lady. I'll hang his merry men pair by pair, in any place where I may them see. James Boyd took his leave of the noble king, to Ettrick Forest fair came he. Down Birkendale Bray he came, until the fair forest he could see. Both doe and roe and hart and hind, wild beasts in great plenty could he spy. He heard the bows that boldly ring, and arrows whistling near him by. Of the fair castle he got a sight, the like he never saw before. In the forefront of that castle fair, 2 unicorns he plainly saw. The picture of a knight and a lady bright, and the green holly above he could see. And there he spied 500 men, shooting with bows upon the lea. All were in one livery clad, of the Lincoln green so fair to see. The knight and his lady in purple clad, as if they lived right royally. Therefore he knew he was master man, and served him in his own degree. God save you, brave Outlaw Murray, your lady and all your chivalry. Marry your welcome, gentlemen, some king's messenger you seem to be. Scotland sent me here, and good outlaw I am sent to thee. I would know of whom you hold your lands, or man who may thy master be. These lands are mine, the outlaw said, I own no king in Christendie. From so drawn I this forest won, when the king nor his knights were not to see. He desires you'll come to Edinburgh, and hold for him this forest free. And if you refuse to do this thing, he'll conquer both thy lands and thee. He has vowed to cast your castle down, and make a widow of your gay lady. He'll hang your merry men pair by pair, in any place where he may them find. I by my truth, the outlaw said, then would I think me far behind. Ere the king my fair country get, this land that's native as to me, many of his nobles shall be cold, their lady shall be right weary. Then spoke his lady fair of face, she said without consent of me, that an outlaw should come before the king, I am afraid of treasonry. Bid him be good to his lords at home, for Edinburgh my lord shall never see. James took his leave of the outlaw king, to Edinburgh bound is he. And when he came before the king, he fell before him on his knee. Welcome, James Boyd, said the noble king, what forest is Etterick Forest free? Ettrick Forest is the fairest forest that ever any man could see. There's the doe, the roe, the hart, the hind, and of all wild beasts great plenty. There's a castle big with lime and stone, and it stands right pleasantly. In the forefront of that castle fair, 2 unicorns are plain to see. There's a picture of a knight and a lady bright, and the green hollies above to see. There the outlaw keeps 500 men, he keeps a royal company. His merry men are in one livery clad, of the Lincoln green so fair to see. He and his lady in purple clad, oh if they live not royally. Says yon forest is his own, he won it from the Sojournee. So as he won it, so will he keep it, despite all kings in Christendie. Go saddle my horse, said the noble king, to Etterick Forest come with me. Then he gathered 5,000 men, and sent them on for the forest free. Then word is gone to the outlaw bold, in Etterick Forest where dwells he, that the king was coming to his country, to conquer both his lands and he. I make a vow, the outlaw said, I make a vow, and that truly, were there but 3 men to take my part, that king's coming full dear should be. Then messengers he called forth, and bade them haste them speedily. One of you go to Halliday, the lord of the court head is he. He certain is my sister's son, bid him come quick and succour me. Tell Halliday with you to come, and show him all the verity. What news, said Halliday, man from thy master unto me? Not as you would, seeking your aid, the king's his mortal enemy. I by my truth, says Halliday, tell him he may depend on me. For if he loses fair Etterick Forest, he'll take fair Moffordale from me. I'll meet him with 500 men, surely more if more may be. The outlaw called a messenger, and bid him go most speedily to Andrew Murray of Cockpool, that man's a dear cousin to me. Desire him come and make me aid with all the power that he may be. The king's vowed to cast my castle down and make a widow of my gay lady. He'll hang my merry men pair by pair in any place where he may them see. It stands me hard, says Andrew Murray, judge if it stands not hard with me, to enter against a king with crown and put my lands in jeopardy. Yet if I come not on the day, surely at night he shall me see. To Sir James Murray, Lord of Traquair, a message came right speedily. What news, James Murray said, man from your master unto me. What need I tell, for you know full well, the king's his mortal enemy. He desires you'll come and make him aid, with all the powers that you may be. And by my troth, James Murray said, with that outlaw I'll live and die. The king was coming through Catton Ford, and 15,000 men had he. They saw the forest them before, they thought it awesome for to see. Then spoke the earl called Hamilton, and to the noble king said he, my sovereign prince, some counsel take, first at your nobles, then at me. Desire him meet you at Penman's Court, and bring 4 in his company. 5 earls shall go yourself before, good cause that you should honoured be. And if he refuses to do that, with fire and sword we'll follow thee. There shall never a Murray after him have land in Ettrick Forest free. The king then called a gentleman, royal banner bearer was he. James Hope Pringle of Torsonse by name, he came and knelt upon his knee. Welcome James Pringle of Torsonse, you must a message go for me. You must go to Outlaw Murray, where boldly he bides certainly. Bid him meet me at Penman's Court, and bring 4 of his company. 5 earls shall come with myself, good reason I should honoured be. And if he refuses to do that, bid him look for no good from me. There shall never a Murray after him have land in Ettrick Forest free. James came before the outlaw king, and served him in his own degree. Welcome James Pringle of Torsonse, what tidings from the king to me? He bids you meet him at Penman's Court, and bring 4 of your company. 5 earls will come with the king, no more in number will he be. And if you refuse to do that thing, I freely here give up with thee. There will never a Murray after you have land in Ettrick Forest free. He'll cast your bonny castle down, make a widow of your gay lady. He'll hang your merry men pair by pair in any place where he may them see. It stands me hard, the outlaw said, judge if it stands not hard with me. I care not for losing of myself, but all my offspring after me. Old Halliday, young Halliday, you shall be 2 to go with me. Andrew Murray and Sir James Murray will be no more in company. For when that they came before the king, they fell before him on their knee. Grand mercy, mercy, royal king, even for his sake who died on tree. Such like mercy shall you have, on gallows you shall hanged be. God forbid, says the outlaw then, I hope your grace will bear to be. These lands of Etterick Forest fair, I won them from the enemy. Like as I won them, so will I keep them, despite all kings in Christendie. All the nobles said the king about, pity it were to see him die. Yet grant me mercy, sovereign prince, extend your favour unto me. I'll give you the keys of my castle, with the blessing of my fair lady. Make me the sheriff of the forest, and all my offspring after me. Will you give me the keys of your castle, with the blessing of your fair lady, I'll make you sheriff of the forest, surely while upwards grows the tree. If you be not traitor to the king, for faulted shall you never be. But prince, what shall come of my men when I go back traitor they'll call me? I had rather lose my life and land ere my merry men rebuked me. If your merry men amend their lives and all their pardons I grant thee, now name your lands wherever they be, and here I render them to thee. The keys of the castle he gave the king with the blessing of his fair lady. He was made sheriff of Etterick Forest, surely while upward grows the tree. And if he was not traitor to the king, for faulted he should never be. Who ever heard in any time such an outlaw in his degree, such favour get before a king as did Outlaw Murray of the Forest free?